Thank you, Brigadier General Moti Elmuz. And now I call upon the panel on media, and Ron Ben-Yishai will lead it. And we have with us Ron Ben-Yishai, member of Knesset Ofer Shelach, and Itai Engel. Where is the member of Knesset? Maybe they're building a new coalition as we speak. Good afternoon. I would like to raise a number of dilemmas that stand before the media, and especially in such places that are densely populated. Because both Itai and myself have had experience in surveying wars and military events, both in open areas as well as in densely populated areas. Sometimes we actually did it together. And it's different. I would like to raise some dilemmas through three different perspectives. The first of which is, what does that presence, the presence of the media on the battlefield, what does it do on the urban battlefield? I'm talking about densely populated areas or urban areas. Rural areas are usually not densely populated. The second topic is the work of the journalist in a densely populated area. It is not the same as working in an open area. And the third topic is the place of the social media in densely populated areas. And let me just give you a little hint. The social media is a great means to give or to warn the population, to give a prior warning to the population. What Tzal does with, knock on the roof, that when they call them up by telephone to warn them that they are going to bombard, and then there's a missile that drops in the corner of the roof, or they throw down pamphlets. Today there's no need to throw pamphlets from the sky with all the social media that we have. Today we can do it on Facebook, you can do it on Twitter, and it is efficient in the same way. However, the social media, especially WhatsApp, is not considered a social media, but Twitter, for example, or Facebook, are an excellent means to really get real-time information, real-time intelligence. And the media today, with all those broadcasts, those live broadcasts that continue throughout the day like plasma, 24/7, are an indelible source for each side about the other side. Especially when we're talking about, Israeli media, that is very talkative. And they tell the Hamas everything about the missiles that were launched and what the government decided 2 minutes ago. It's all there. It's all about the Security Committee. 2 minutes ago, although these decisions or those discussions are actually rather privileged material, just like the famous detective stories that we know. Anyway, the social media is a problem, and it is also a tool, an assisting tool in many instances. I'm going to talk about the problems that the journalist encounters and what the presence of the media does on the battlefield a little later on. By the way, we do not limit ourselves to protective edge only. Both Itai and myself have surveyed various wars. Again, the same. I think Itai has surveyed even more wars, international wars, than our own wars. I surveyed more wars that we were involved in, and it's not the same thing, by the way. But I will talk after Itai, and Itai will give his perspective, and then I will give mine. Is that okay? Go ahead.